moments later.
Cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. Watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain. Yeah, I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame, but all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry left in the rain.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Indoor Farmer Reviews, number 37, guys. It is Tuesday night. I hope you're all having a great night. Tell us in the comments below. We got a great show for you going on tonight. A lot of people should be popping through to see some of the footage, some of those awesome times that we found. It is 7-Eleven, guys. 7-Eleven 2023. Why isn't there a holiday for 7-Eleven? It's like an American staple by now, right? Anyway, it's a little joke for you guys. Tag them in, share them out. Rawhide, all the good stuff. Like the video, all the things. Jump through all the hoops for us, and then come back and enjoy the show. And we got SteveO here with us, of course. My friend, your friend. We get a little bit of a vicariously live through him and feel the birthday vibes on the event tonight. So it was a good one.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Number 36 tonight, actually.
36. What did I say?
You said 37.
Did I?
Yeah,
when we kept talking 36, and I'm like, oh, it's the next one.
Yeah.
But you sure? Okay.
Man, exciting. This is going to be one of the better reviews. We got 2 events to review tonight, thanks to Waylon and all of his hard work.
Chris, I did enjoy that. If you guys didn't catch a glimpse, there was some extremely professional yoga going on today. If you want to go check that out, it's on my profile, Waylon Maccabee. Go check it out. What's up, Jeff? Guys, if you didn't know, there was an event the weekend before the Independence Day that I went to, and that's why we're going to be showing that one off first. The Decatur Art and Vendor Daze, put on by Mr. Sans Pure from Anti-Apparel. I'm actually wearing one of his shirts right now, Old Plant Daddy, Anti-Apparel. So we're going to be checking that out. It was an indoor event, and then we're going to be checking out the event right after the Independence Day weekend, which was the Herbal Roots Cannafest up there in Dixon. That was an outdoor event, so very cool. Both events were awesome. What's up, Guy? We got Guy in the house. He was the event, I guess, main.
Great event.
Yeah, great event. Definitely good. I wish I was there for the late night. So I already talked to Tide Pod. Good buddy. He's awesome. Good, awesome guy. I didn't get to meet him actually, Ty. So we're gonna meet him sometime. But he took some good video of the nighttime, like the laser light show and stuff. So we're gonna show that off. I already got permission from him. What's up, Terry? What's up, James? Guys, tag your friends and share it out if you can, please, because I can't. I don't share the video on Facebook because a lot of times they want to, for my own good, boot me from Facebook when I share. So. It's only social media. Hi, Chris. I'm watching the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Okay, I saw it. I thought it was good, actually. I like that movie.
I haven't seen it.
Hi, Karina. Hi, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Yeah. So okay, we're gonna get moving because there's a lot of footage here. So this is the Vendor Daze in Decatur, guys. There was a lot going on. I actually didn't get a chance. I didn't get there early enough, which seems to be a pattern I have going on. But I caught as much as I could. I think there was probably half a dozen booths that were already packing up when I got there. But I didn't get to see the food trucks. They were out back. I didn't know that's where they were. But yeah, I went through and I tried to catch as much as I could, you guys. I also got a ton of cards. I get so many cards, and it's hard for me to keep them all straight. I'm the one going around to their booth, so I'm hoping that some of them remember me and the other like in return. And I'm sure that's what they're hoping. So it's like it just happens. Yeah, tag in anybody that you thought that you got pictures with. I didn't get any pictures from anyone, so all the pictures that we're gonna have of both events are just from me. But here's that indoor event down in Decatur. I had a DJ up there. I got some pictures with him. It was a really cool event. It's just like, it's a lot of the same vendor types, but it's indoors for a change. It was a nice, break from all the outdoor events. I like that. There wasn't anything outside except the food trucks, I believe. So,
okay.
Yeah, it was tons of art. You have some of your typical vendors that you might see at other like cannabis festivals, but there was also a lot more like art specific stuff. There was these compression sleeves, smart sleeves that have, and these socks, bro, they help you with balance. I want to talk to Jimmy Mead about these because they might help him. And they actually were giving people tests. The older guy, there's a married couple doing this, and the guy would like come over and like have you stand still. He didn't do it with me, I was busy, but he would like push you, and pull you and like get you to off balance, and then they'd put this patch on you that's got like these nanotechnology inside of it or something. I think it was nanotech, but you could check it out if you guys are interested. But anyway, there's something in there in the tech in the patch that like literally fixes your balance. It's wicked. Everybody who was doing it was like impressed. So
wow, that was interesting. That sounds very interesting. Yeah, that would be something maybe Jimmy would want to look into.
Well, you know what, SteveO, you might like it as well. It might actually lessen the just that feeling too. You know.
Okay. Good
effect,
point.
you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it definitely that bears looking back at eventually for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's so much good art at these things, man. It's like I don't have enough wall space for all the cool art. Hi Valerie, thanks for tagging everybody. I really appreciate it. You guys don't know how much it means to get that reach out there. It's hard to do otherwise. Hi Nico, we're checking out the art and vendor days down in Decatur right now, and then we have the Herbal Roots Cannafest coming up right after that. And you guys, I made a special treat on the Cannafest. I was able to separate all the pictures out of us meeting people and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a little collage after the main like vendor section of the video. So it's gonna be good. Definitely stick around. Hey, Jared Fowler, what's up, brother? Jared was giving me some high praise down there on his live a little bit ago. I really appreciate that, man. It's like just even when people are you know, even if you feel like they're just saying it means something, because people taking that time, especially if they're on a live, to stop, you know, explain a bunch of stuff about you and tell people what to do, go check you out and all that. So it means something for sure.
And also, you know, like we don't forget to stop and hit those reaction buttons for us tonight, guys. We got 23 good people in the house, 11 reactions. We appreciate you hitting that button for us.
We are live on a new platform. We're on Kick right now. We're live on Kick, 2 viewers on Kick. What's up, Kickers? And we also are live on Rumble in 2 different places on Rumble. Hit that Rumble button. We're also on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and all the good stuff. Let me check out Rumble here. Only one Rumble.
Hi, Lisa. Jared Fowler, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Jeff Restricted. We've got Nico. We've got Daniel Wright.
They're ready to see those the pictures with everybody in it and stuff. It's going to be good, guys, I promise. But you guys, I mean, take in these vendors. These vendors, they work harder than I do to build up these booths. They build it up. They have to tear it down. They have to, you know, go to multiple events trying to sell these items, and they don't have a brick and mortar. A lot of them don't. Some of them do. But these guys are, you know, they're hustling. They're out there. They're laying their stuff out all nice, even if no one buys it, and they're still setting it up. They're still pushing it out there. I mean, this guy was really cool too. He's got his merch, the Ray 85 merch. He was inspired by his grandfather, who was a pilot.
Wow.
So
they got the same kind of hustle that they did back in my day when they would sell stuff out of the trunk of their cars, with the hustle that they had, you know, of getting their products out there.
100%. Yeah. Look at this. Conservation, the Macon County conservationists. They're not even selling anything. They're just out here putting out some good information, you know, about conservation and stuff like that, showing off some skulls and some health and whatnot. I looked at their board. I was like, is this a pyramid scheme? What's going on here? I'm not joining up.
It's a bunch of diverse different things too, all in one place, you know. It's not like you just go and you only see art, or you like paintings. I mean, you see art everywhere, but like paintings specifically, or only jewelry. And
it's not what you think. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff that you're not even going to imagine until you get there. You know, like look at the clothes. Like there's random clothes. There's like so many things that aren't just, you know, what you think. There's all these crafts that they put together from like random items. This one guy was making stuff out of used skateboards. I think we might have passed it already. And there's so many that I wouldn't be able to just stop it at each one of these and like talk about the booth. But you guys definitely, if you get these events anywhere near you, I do recommend getting out there sometime and checking them out. I mean, almost every event, no matter what its name is, you're going to have these vendors, you're going to have music, you're going to have food. You know, a lot of times there's cannabis. Look at all these snacks, these goodies, all these goodies.
Mm-hmm.
There's always goodies. They're not always medicinal, but bags of candy. I don't really buy the snacks, but taste the rainbow. Freeze dried candy. It's interesting, huh?
Wow. Gourmet popcorn, yum.
Bacon.
Look at that. That's way better than just getting it off the shelf at Walmart. And,
For sure.
you know, like right now, it's Prime Day. Everyone's so excited about free shipping and discounts. Well, if you buy locally, especially, you know, you don't have to pay shipping. You get a great deal, the customer service, and you're helping the people out in your community.
Right, and that's why a lot of basically every sponsor we have, SteveO, are things that are people that have products that we want to buy from, and that we want to sort of build this network of. Okay, this is our guy that does soil. We got a guy that does mushrooms now. We got a guy that has a grow shop. You know, like so it's different things. You know, and collecting different, and they're mostly all local. They're all, you know, we have a few that are getting stretched out a little bit, but. You know, they don't mind shipping to us. So that Leaf Cycle been shipping me. We got those good pouches in this stick. I want to try the stick. Definitely gonna be using a lot of this stuff though too. Keep those pests away. Yeah, most of these guys will allow you to use like Cash App, Venmo, those kind of things. Sometimes you have to spend either cash or a card, and the booths don't always have signal. Like if you're in some event out in the middle of nowhere, you know, in a field or something, like the event, like the Herbal Roots had a little less signal going on, but if you're recording, you're fine, you know. So the only issue was I couldn't use my card. So we'll see what guy can come up with, get us a signal boost for next year or something. Use all the Leaf Cycle stuff too. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, Andy's been a fan of Leaf Cycle and friends with Andrew for a while. Andy and Andrew.
Nice.
Hey, look at this guy. You recognize him? Jason from Illinois News Joint. Trying to get him to come up on the show. He does a website article-based news on cannabis related to Illinois. Looks like a very awesome place. Thanks, Michelle. It was such a cool little spot. I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen Sans Pure come in here yet, but I want to know if this is the first year. I don't know if it was or not. I think I asked him once before, but it's all right. Hi, Kat. Hey, Lane. How are you?
Hey, look, I'm going to send him the link. What do you think?
Send who the link?
Sans Pure. Do you think maybe there's a chance he'd come up?
I mean, I don't know. I tagged him. You might as well. Why not?
Okay.
Talk to him for a minute if he wants. And actually, Guy, if you want to come up, bro, you're welcome too as well.
Oh, yeah.
Second half, talk about what you went through and like the ups and downs of setting up the event. He set it up in a really short amount of time. So, but yeah, a lot of these are very popular. Trying to get Maui Queen to start doing this, man. Get her out to these booths. Putting these cups out. A lot of cup booths. There's one at almost every event, at least one. Cheers, everyone. Cheers,
buddy. Yeah, I've been enjoying these dabs too lately, that I've been enjoying from Valerie, and man, I tell you, I really like it. The first dab of the day will make me cough for a second, and after that they're all smooth and tasty, and it really lifts my spirits. It helps a lot with nerve pain, I've noticed. Wow, what a big difference.
So are you telling me that you're going to be going to all dabs like me? I mean, I smoke flower when I have to, but I'm mostly dabs.
I wish I could afford to. Flower is so much more economical for me, but I will try and stretch it out and make sure that I have some dabs in the budget. That would be good.
That lady there with that jewelry really wanted me to get a video of her booth and really was interested in getting my card.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Her there, this nice lady here, she was super interested. She had an accent like she was from overseas or something.
Oh,
nice gal. And I took a video of this booth because it's very unique, guys. I do not see this at events. And I actually thought it was cool. I'm not personally. I don't have a relationship with Jesus. I have a relationship with God, my own thing. But seeing this merch, it's like that's what Jesus needs. That's what religion needs. And I'm not saying I'm a shill for religion, but my point is like there's no merch out there like that. There's no cool logos. They're not like making it fun. This is pretty cool. This is kind of interesting for those of you who are religious. But yeah, I thought, hey, that's better than like the real sort of bland stuff that you normally see out there. So I thought that was kind of interesting and unique, John, I hope you shared it out after you hit the angry face. We got 20 reactions, guys, 24 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Definitely going to be people wanting to see all the meetups. That's going to be fun. Yeah, so actually this is also the first event that some of the people in the booths were cool with getting pictures taken in their booths.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, like, and that was big for me, you guys. Like, I don't, I didn't feel like anybody would want that for a while, at least until they recognized me or something. But there was a lot of them, like these guys. Although some of the picture got cut off in editing, but yeah, several. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then the next event that we show off here, the Herbal Roots, a whole bunch of them, almost all of them wanted in on the pictures. So it was great. Mm-hmm. Hi, Amanda. What's up, everybody?
Hi, Amanda. John Doe, what's up? Oh, I could tell you were here by your angry emoji.
Yep. Angriest guy on Facebook right there, guys.
Because he's always late.
I'm always he's like the Incredible Hulk from the Avengers movie. I'm always angry.
I'm always
You want to know my secret, John? I'm always angry. No, he goes, you want to know my secret, Mikey? That's why.
Yeah, we both have the girl fam hats on tonight. You notice how the light reflects mine really good, that gray? It's like silver.
It makes it pop for sure. I don't see the silver, but I see that it makes it pop. Like the white sticks out pretty good.
Oh, it's white. Oh, I thought it was silver. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it looks white to me. You're a small box at the moment. Mm-hmm. Betty Boop. Look at these, some trippy paintings right here. Classic style of what's the Starry Night painting? Remember the Starry Night painting?
Oh, yeah.
That guy. Oh, wait. Go back a second, Waylon. This guy, those things on the table are made out of skateboards.
Wow. Nice beard.
Like, had something to do with like a little like utility, like a utility thing, had like rope on it and stuff. And these, here we got a little closer with it, like a little dab tool made out of skateboards. Okay.
Neat. I bet he was selling those.
It's called skate tools. Oh no, I think maybe they're skater tools for skates. I don't remember honestly now. It's been 2 weeks, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
But right before that, this thing, I've actually seen these guys a couple places, and it's really cool. They set up these sort of like, it's like a TV tray kind of thing with all these sort of slots on it for all your goodies, all your different smoke items and whatnot. Your bowls and stuff will all fit, in these like slots. It's kind of cool.
John Doe says it was nice meeting you guys. What, did we meet you this weekend and we just didn't know it, John, because you were unmet? We didn't know what you looked like.
So I can pretend that he was anyone that I met. You guys recognize these folks? Quality Glass. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good looking couple of 3 people there.
I see those guys quite often here. Here's the main booth right in the center. Got Sands and his girl. I gave them a couple of my Waylon the Indoor Farmer SteveO certified Mason City shirts.
Right on
up there.
VIP.
And his mom let me in without even asking, without even a question. I just let her know who I was, and she let me in. Press pass, baby. Very nice. I appreciate it.
They have an impressive booth, I must say. They really do. It stands out. It's original, and it really represents their products well. They display them well.
and it's like super clean and super easy. Like they got this booth that they can hang all their shirts. They hang everything like in the tent, like the tent's part of it. It's kind of cool.
And Quality Glass, they're great people. Lou, I forget her man's name, but they're great people. I've gotten the best deals in service. I told her when I wanted my new hash pipe, told her exactly what I wanted, and she made it for me. And I bought it at a great price. And I finally got to test it today. Maybe later on, I'll give you guys an example of how it works.
Yes,
good people
for sure. Yeah, the hash pipe. Yeah, you said you were getting used to it. So, what's up, Gemini Kyle? Hello. We're about to start this review on the next event. I want to make sure we give enough time talking about this one that we just looked at. I definitely want to get earlier on all events, but if I check it out next year, I want to try and make sure I get the the food and the other booths that I've missed. But I got a lot of booths, don't you think? I think I got a lot of them. But I had to keep it moving, man. Like you start talking to one of them, like, yeah, thank you. I got to keep moving. It's like, oh man, that's not fun.
Everyone's so interesting. You want to hear their story. You want to like get to know everybody, and before you know it, it's dark. And you haven't made it halfway through.
Yep. Well, and this one was just like a timing thing. It was since it was indoors, people were starting to pack up. What's up, Michael? Doing well, Gemini. Thank you. Guy's back in here. Guy, if you want to come up, bro,
hey, Guy.
You would be welcome. We can send you the link. It's no problem if you don't. But we're going to be pulling up your event.
I'll send it right now.
It would be cool to talk to the event coordinator to kind of pick his brain, see what was the ups and downs about it. Although he did it pretty well. I mean, you guys might be really impressed with some of these numbers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the main thing I remember was that he said within 2 months. It took him 2 months to get the entire thing
unbelievable
fully set up. Yeah.
I can't wait till next year. I can imagine some things right now that we could be involved with, Waylon. We started to talk about it, but
what's that?
It would be a good one. But for next year, I think it's going to be twice as big, and I think that we can definitely have some fun out there.
Oh yeah, and I think by that time, for sure, there's going to be an indoor farmer booth at a lot of events.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm hoping for, anyway. Had a blast. Gemini, you were there too? Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Hi, Crystal. We're about to pull up the video for the next event. Now, guys, I want to make sure I don't want to gloss over that other one, guy. If you don't know, Sans Pure from Anti Apparel, they're awesome people. Right. They've been on the show before, actually. Hey, what's up, Guy?
What's up, Guy?
What's happening, fellas? What's happening?
Great event, man. Let me just say, my hat's off to you, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Before we get into it, Guy, do you know Sans from Anti Apparel?
We had met at a couple of shows that we were at, similar shows, but I don't really know him. I actually had reached out to them to see if they would want to come and do my show, and I didn't know that they had something else going on this weekend. So
they're probably
very familiar with the company. I just don't know him very well.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's as much as we know him, SteveO and I, but definitely good people for sure.
I've heard about them a lot. Heard that their company's great. Yeah, nothing but good things in my book.
Yeah, we got Stony D in the house.
Stony D, what's up, brother? Stony D, what's happening, bud?
Stony D, I thought of something after we met you, bro, on the show. Was it last night, SteveO? When we came up with Stony D, I'm thinking, I'm imagining a logo that looks like a Sunny D bottle, except the Stony D has a face on it that's stoned, right, with the the eyes,
with a red beard.
Stony D, man, it looks like it's a Sunny D bottle. It's got hands,
Well, and he's got the ginger beard too, so he's got to do that.
All right, let's get it going, guys. $10 was the entry fee. 40 vendors, there's probably more than that. You got food trucks all over.
That flyer was made before about 2.5 weeks before the event, and we actually ended up with over 50. It was like 54 vendors.
That's all you said. I was like, that's what you said, over 50. Look at that allergy friendly snacks, guys. You're not going to see that often, and they're out in a field, so that would be really smart for people.
Yeah, they were next to Master Rochi, and Queen Kate said she went broke. She kept buying a cookie after cookie after cookie from him.
Here's the Master Rochi's booth right here, guys. They had some awesome information right here. The endocannabinoid system.
Those ladies are great. Those are some of our locals here in Dixon, and they got some really cool stuff, man. Cool little jewelry.
So many people. I met so many, man, and I feel bad not like remembering all of them and their companies and everything. But the more I get out there, the more of them I remember.
I was gonna say this is kind of up here in the northern part of the state is kind of untraveled territory for most people. So
I can't say that I saw any vendors that I recognize though either. So that I guess besides Master Rochi. So Mongrel Matthew from Mongrel Genetics, the first one we just showed, that was I've definitely seen him all over. He's a great guy.
Yeah, Matt gets all over. We carry his genetics in the store, and he's a great ass dude, man. So I was very, very great to have him out. He actually, Matt was actually one of the sponsors for the event. We had so like you were saying, talking about the ups and downs. We actually had event banners that were supposed to be hung across the stage, but we had to wait for the stages to get set up. And by the time the stages were set up, we got a little behind, and the event banners never went out. So yeah, our sponsors' logos were supposed to be across the stages, and it got spaced out.
Yeah, I can see that.
A little bit back here, trying to be as annoying as he possibly can without being a certain way.
It's all right, bro. We have kids too. No
you know what you could do is keep one of the banners at the store, have everybody come in and sign it.
Yep.
And you can hang it and have it be your memorabilia from the event.
We are most definitely planning on it. I had one with the like Jeff Restricted, Dab and Daniel, Bobby's World, and Just Blaze Entertainment, my streamer buddies. We had one with all of their logos on it, but I had them sign real quick before they all went back to their states that they came from. So we got it figured. We got some improvements to make, but we're gonna do better.
Speaking of doing better, I meant to say before I started the video, if you would like, you can link your account, or you can link your page if you want to. There's a blue chain link in the top there with StreamYard. We have to make sure we put that out more, because StreamYard added the feature to where everybody can link their pages up and stuff when they get on the screen. So I think it's pretty cool. But no big deal. I just wanted to pause it before I told you that, so that we wouldn't play too much of it. Yeah, I like this. I like the flag, actually.
Master Rochi's in the house too.
Yeah, I saw that. He said he had a great time.
What's up?
It's awesome meeting you, bro.
Buddy. We actually really enjoyed talking with those guys. And dude, your beard oil is killer, buddy.
It is. It's so good.
Well, this beard is by Master Rochi as well. I use his beard products.
Mine's a little scraggly today. I've been all over the place, so it had a nice earlier day.
I got one of these. I have a hot comb that I use to get all the kinks out. That's what I use.
What's up, Ty? Thanks again, bro. We're gonna
some good all natural soaps from Steel Moon. She does some cool stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah, all those. There's so many there were soaps and shampoos, like a bar of shampoo, like a bar of lotion. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, so that's different than what you see.
I think we had a little bit of everything. There was a few style of vendors. Like I would have loved to have had a grow shop or two come out.
Sure.
We reached out to a couple of dispensaries and cultivation centers here in Illinois that we were hoping to get, linked up with. The eyebrow threading is actually a gal that works with my wife. My wife's a hairdresser, so she had her friend come out to do that eyebrow threading. That one was cool. Specifically for the ladies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I almost did it. They were trying to talk me into it. Like, I don't know. I'm good.
Lori's Gourmet Food. This lady had some really good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
Master Rochi said, count me in for next year. Bobber, yes, Master Rochi's beard oil, but I think they also had a CBD oil there as well.
That's right.
Which was not beard oil, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing, I don't know if you heard me, Guy, about the about payment. That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing. I couldn't buy anything.
The out in the middle of nowhere was the tough part with Cash App and things like that. That's one of those things that, again, I put the event together, and it's probably about 10 weeks that we had from start to finish. So it's one of those things that I really didn't think of. I knew it was going to be tough out there, and I just didn't didn't think about that, like trying to get some sort of a signal booster, or Wi-Fi booster, or a hotspot to be able to, for people to be able to bang off of while they're out there.
I'll tell you what you do. You put on the flyer, bring cash.
Okay.
But that might be kind of scary too. People may not like that idea.
Yeah, right.
Bring all my cash?
Yeah, you want my money? Yeah, I mean, it's something that we got to look for in the future. No question that we got to try to figure out. There was this is the first event that I've ever put on. It's the first year for Herbal Roots, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again in the future. But I learned a lot of things really quickly, a lot of things really fast. I thought I had all my ducks in a row, but then I went, ooh, I could have did that, I could have did that, I could have did that, and yeah, we're working on it, man. We gotta. I asked my volunteers that were there that helped out, as well as some of the vendors and stuff. What do you guys see that I did that I could have done better, or what are you seeing that I could have done? Or what did we overdo?
Right.
So we got a lot of really great feedback and a lot of little tips and tricks that I think we'll be doing better next year.
Bobbert's girl won the sex toy bag. We're going to show that off. It's in here too, guys. I honestly didn't. I put the video together quickly, so I don't remember where it's at, but I'm pretty sure it's in here unless something happened with the editing. Man, it's always a gremlin in the system. But yeah, there was a romantic romance booth, or I'm not sure how it was worded, but yeah, it had some interesting items in there.
Pure Romance is the company name. Yep, they do the at your house adult toy parties. So we really brought a little bit of everything for everybody, man. It was
you did, bro.
I was open to any vendors, especially. I mean, that gal does. She's a local. She does stuff bouncing from place to place. That's how she makes her sales. Just like you were talking about earlier with all these vendors. They small business that they have to do these shows and things like that to keep their money coming through. So
it's a
really, really good thing.
Tarot card readings. I was talking to her about possibly doing tarot card readings on a show on the StreamYard through the screen.
That would be cool.
She said it's possible. I was like,
Richter had some badass tie-dyes and their hat pins. I don't know if you got a good shot of that. Look at those dab hat pins right there, those dab rigs to the far right.
Yes.
Those things were massive. I put one on the side of my hat and it fit the whole side. It was cool.
Pause it. To the upper right? Okay.
Yeah, the bottom right's there.
Oh, the bottom, okay.
Yeah, those are big old average. They were the size of my hand almost, those things were, and they were, I think, $10 or $15, $10, I think. Massive.
You put it on the side of your hat or like on your
they're a hat pin or wherever you want to pin them to. I mean, a lot of people stick them on their bag or their backpack or whatever, but a lot of those ones were also UV reactive. You hit them with the light and they went crazy, so.
Oh, bro, I'm glad you're actually here because some of the glass blowers I know were some big glass blowers, and I don't know them. I can't remember their names. SteveO might help me, but I'm just meeting some of these people, and I'm really excited that somebody's able to shout them out properly. So appreciate that. Because one of them was showing some UV reactive glass, and there's a 3D printed dice rolling thing, SteveO. You think I need that for game night?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I must have missed that. That looked cool.
It was the only one he had from 3D printing, and I've seen much bigger ones. I was talking to him about it, how you could put multiple, you can make different lanes for the dice, and the dice would race down to the bottom. Anyway, got a split. Thanks, Master Ochi, for hanging out, brother. Handmade those hat pins. Oh wow, handmade.
Yeah,
a ton of handmade. That's one of the biggest common denominators of these events. You're going to find handmade, you're going to find crafty stuff, you're going to find original stuff a lot of times.
Yeah, I think I bought one of the green dab rigs from her, those pins, and I think on the back it was numbered like number 15 out of 17. So there's only 17 of those, in existence that are handmade like that. The next ones will be different. So
right, it's like an NFT or something.
Yeah.
We're going backwards. Yeah. So this. I wanted to pause and go back because I don't think I noticed the first time, but there's a candle that's both a lower half and a mushroom. You guys see that?
Oh yeah, over there on the
that's
kind of in the middle there.
That's cool. Like a mushroom lady or something. I'm not sure what to call that.
That's pretty cool. I saw these guys' booth, but I don't think I noticed that one in particular.
One of our sponsors makes beeswax candles. I wonder if you shape those. Probably not the same way. It's a really yummy mushroom. Yeah. Uh-oh, Lisa May is interested in that one. Valerie wants it too. Damn, ladies.
Oh. I can't remember if this was Kick-Ass Candles or if this was.
Did that sign say? Just said the price.
I think it's what it was. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was Kick-Ass Candles or the Wicked Candle Company. There was 2 different candle vendors there that had some really badass stuff.
Wow.
You know, when I edit to take the black bars off the side of the picture, it will cut the picture down and then takes off that piece of the sign that we're missing there. But it just says prices or price list actually, so never mind on that one. Yeah, I asked her, I was like, "Are you sure this is okay out in the sun?" And she's like, "I just moved that for you."
Yep, that's Wicked. Yep, that says right there at the top of that candle. That's Wicked Candle Company.
What's up, Tyler? Type Pond, what's up?
You know, I love StreamYard, but the only thing I don't like is I have to click buttons to see the damn damn text.
I always use a computer, and I'm on the admin side, so I never see that. What problems you guys have on phones?
Yeah, all that work right there. That's Gemini Kyle. Yeah, I do believe Gemini is in the chat. He flew all the way out here from the state of Oregon. Came out and stayed in a hotel room for several days, and came out and demoed for us and showed off his mad skills. Man, that dude's a bad sumbitch right there with glass. He does some crazy shit. I'm wearing his little mini bong pendant right now. It's a fully functional little bong. He had several of these on the table. But
let me bring you up. Let's see that real quick.
Oh, gotta blow me up, huh? Fully functional. Wow. I just got to slide my ropes out of the way. Oh, we'll go that way with them. It's got the mouthpiece up top. But this thing, if I had a UV light here at the house, I'd show it off even more. But she's really gonna spin.
Holy shit! Then that's a functional piece.
Fully functional bong that I wear as a pendant all the time.
That's badass.
Gemini's bad some bitch, man. Mad props to him. If you're still in here, dude, thank you for coming all the way out here, man. It's a blessing to have him be able to show up like that. I mean, he likes to downplay himself, but he's like got a lot of mad skill, man. And to have somebody of his abilities to come out here, and I mean, I asked him back several months ago and said, "Hey, dude, what do you think about coming out here?" I didn't think in a million damn years he'd tell me yes. So the day that he did say yes, I about shit in my pants, and I jumped up and down a little bit, and it was fucking awesome to have him out here.
Right on, Gemini Kyle.
Yeah, Gemini Kyle. Thanks. He says, "All right, yes, buddy, no problem, man. Appreciate you, really."
Yeah, bro. Thanks for letting me take a picture and all that. I know not everybody knows me at these events, and so it's one of those things that I'm glad that people participate, because we got to get these events out there, show people what they're missing, you know.
No question.
And then show people all these awesome vendors who take the time to make it out there, but they don't have enough. You know, you can't just jump up to having a building, guys. It's really hard to have a business with a building and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But a lot of people traveled from far away for this, man. Oklahoma, New York. That's 2 that I knew of, and it's like
we had some state of Ohio, some Michigan, we had Pennsylvania, Kentucky. My wife was taking IDs and stuff up the door, so she was able to keep a good eye on, you know, how far and wide did they show up. That work you're showing there, that's Andrew Kowchek. He's the local Rockford, Illinois artist. Badass dude. Shout out to Andrew, man. He supplies my store with a lot of cool ass shit. Those chains are one of our big sellers in the store. Badass dude again, man. I mean,
guys, if anybody wants to tag him, for sure, definitely check him out. I like the local for sure. And Cannafest. This next picture is badass though. Watch this. Keep it going. Come on. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that at all.
You're like,
what's this? Whole chain is Lucy Pink. Bobbert actually ended up buying that sumbitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Bobbert traveled from a good distance away. So definitely cool to see him.
Oklahoma, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we've all gotten pretty close. It's nice to have finally been able to meet my buddies from, you know, way out of state, and my Canna fam from local. I mean, it's a lot of the folks that showed up that day. We've seen them. We've talked with them on the internet. We know who they are. We've met, known them pretty well. But now to get to meet them in person is a whole different ball game. So,
and it really it works on so many levels, man. Because a lot of people who are doing this thing on social media, using it as a tool, using it as a business, and also at the same time networking to meet new friends and stuff. Everything that we're all doing, but then you end up getting such backlash from, say, family and friends. Because, there's a big difference between getting sucked into the internet, some like rabbit hole thread of like conspiracy theories versus meeting friends and people that you actually fully intend to meet in person sometime. There are real people here too, right? It's like people get caught up and you talk to your family and friends. They don't get it. They're like, what? It's Facebook. No, those are people.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing, man. I am grateful to be able to even host something like this. I mean, we all come from a time when pot was completely illegal. So to know that we have these cannabis events popping up all the time and to be able to host one of the first ones up here in the more northern Illinois range is awesome, man.
What's up?
Rhino? What's up, buddy?
Rhino, what's up, buddy?
So we're happy to meet a lot of people that were local because, a lot of this and a lot of that going around. And, we're just out here to help we can in the community. Yeah. We're doing our thing. Everything I try to build is a win-win scenario. Who's this glass blower?
Now that's Joe Wallander. He is Glendale Heights up by Chicagoland. Another guy that's been supplying the shop for quite some time. Badass artist, does some super clean work. Joe is a very he's very perfectionist. He likes his stuff to be on point. Very, very, everything's got to be just to its fine detail, like you said, or he's not satisfied with it. And does some clean work, man. Very clean work.
Wow, I don't know how you keep them all. Like you're like pretty knowledgeable about every vendor, every glass blower. Like, man,
I like to know the people I'm dealing with, man. I support these guys 100%. I keep them in my shop for a reason, and to get to know them on that personal basis. Like most of those vendors, a fair amount of those vendors are people that have shopped at my store that I didn't even know that they had a little side business. You know what I mean? They work a day job, but they got this side thing going on. And it's amazing to be able to promote for them for once. They support me 100%, so to be able to support them back is awesome.
Any of them make mini hammers? Joe wants to know.
Any of them make mini hammers? You could hit up any of them.
Yeah,
and they
hit them up.
A mini hammer?
I would suggest if you want probably something, super heady, I'd hit up Mr. Gemini. He does some crazy work.
Look at this though, guys. This is at first I thought, what is this little an art thing that you can set out? And it's a set that has like a bowl and a dome and a dab banger, I think, in there. But
those are actually joint tips.
The whole thing is? I wish I had 3 things in there. Okay, my bad.
There are some of them that have turp ball sets, but those ones that you're showing there, I don't have it with me. I thought it was right here. They're a little, almost like a fancy cigarette holder. You know what I mean? It's just a little mouthpiece for your joint. You slide your doobie in there, and then the smaller bead to the right is literally just a bead, a necklace bead or a beard bead. But I'm sure your next few pictures will probably have his cool ass turp ball sets in there too.
Yeah, but I guess what I was getting at is it to me looks like something you could just have sitting there on the table as art. Yeah, that's a turp ball kit. Okay, that's different things. But I was like, what is this art? Like, no, that's a.
Dude, he does some marbles too. Most people you don't see a lot of marbles, but he does marbles. They're cool. All those are Hurley's hippie apparel right there. That's Daniel Wright's cousin. I'm actually rocking. This is the Sublime shirt. There's one of Hurley's tie-dyes. Mad love to him. That's it, hanging up right there behind him on the right. That's this shirt.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, he had some Sublime shirts on the wall there.
Badass dude, man.
I asked him about
his bag now.
What's that? Oh yeah, that's my bag.
That's your bag. Yeah.
Man purse. Hey, that says Humboldt on it. I'll carry that man purse around.
Sure.
Humboldt. That's brand name. That's my brand name lunchbox, ma. Keychains, all kinds of jewelry.
Man, there was so much stuff.
This is unique. I've not seen anyone giving tattoos at an event.
Nope.
Tattoos and piercing.
I asked them ahead of time. It's like, hey, is it cool if I take a picture of you guys, you ladies? And they both said cool. And then I also you said you were pretty good friends with the guy that owns the shop. I forget his name. Green Mohawk. We're gonna talk
Michael
about
Baker.
Yeah, because I actually.
Baker.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I extended the invitation to do a live tattooing on the air on the show. So I know a lot of you that are in the comments that are our usual viewers would go crazy to watch me getting a tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. This guy right here with the green mohawk, awesome guy. And I'm like, bro, what would you think about doing it online? He's like, I kind of thought about it maybe sometime. I'm like, people would watch tattoos being done live on Facebook. I know they would. It would be insane.
Well, he said he would be down to talk about it with you. He seemed, I mean, he seemed like he was into it to me.
Secretly, I want him to forget about
Daniel Wright. Shout out to Daniel.
What up,
Daniel? He was in here. He was in here.
Now, the group of us, the 5 streamer logos you're seeing on all those tables, we call ourselves Level Up Incorporated. We're trying to just get a little Canna group together, man. A bunch of us streamers that are trying to, pull this all together. Those guys all helped me coordinate this whole thing and had my back through the whole thing, man. So shout out to Daniel Wright, Daniel Stone, Jeff Restricted, and Bobbert, man. Those guys had my back for the last several months, helping me keep my sanity putting this shit together, man, as well as my wife. So if it wasn't for that group of people, I'd have been smacking my head off the wall before the event started. So needless to say, shout out to my buddies, man.
We're all here to lift each other. Waylon has said before, and I like his saying, he says, a rising tide lifts all ships. When we pick each other up, we all, everybody can eat. No competition.
Sure. There are ways to make it work where you're both coming up. There's ways to make win-win scenarios, man. Like, there's ways to still be unique out there in the world. Like, so you guys aren't making a group. You're collaborating amongst each other as equals, as peers. Instead of going, all right, guys, you guys all, fall in line under me or whatever it is. It's like, hey, we're peers. Let's make this. Let's help each other
together. Yeah, exactly.
Now, like if Daniel came out with a new logo and it was like a monkey that had, it's like there's a line somewhere. It's like the monkey's got, and
the monkey's mine, dude. Get back.
His joint sticking out the other side of the mouth. It's just like saying, like no, this is a different monkey, bro. What's up? Like.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic, I got a shout out to Mountain Pine Glass, Mr. Brett Liverent, and Brian Williams Glassbow. And those two guys have had my back through this whole thing just as equally, helping me out and giving me ideas of where to go and what to do. So, like I said, shout out to my Canna fam that had my back through this thing, guys. I appreciate it.
You had a hell of a team at the door, at the entrance, man. I got a good group picture of them. We're gonna see that here in just a minute.
That's my wife, my sister, my daughter. That was all my actual family that was there to help out that day.
Wow.
Well,
that's great. I got to meet them up at the front gate when I first got there, and they were very helpful.
You got a good shot of the butt plug necklaces. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was. I had to do that, man. Let's go back to that. Robert, what's up, bro? He just got some question marks for us. We're just showing off the event here at Herbal Roots. Come on. I think I went back too far. There it is. There it is. That thing is UV.
Robert, I see. So I'm not seeing most comments here, guys. I'm on stream. We're on StreamYard, so I'm not seeing them. My wife just showed me my phone. Robert Stanton, I see you asking if you can help again next year. We got you, brother. We'll be reaching out to everybody who helped out this year and making sure you guys are a part of it just as equally next year.
Got it. I missed that, Robert. My bad, bro. Yeah, we're trying to pull up any questions that you have. This was one of the raffles, a press. I guess I didn't win.
Yeah.
Another raffle, bong and all kinds of stuff. They had plenty of food and water and drink and all that there.
Yeah, man, I believe all of the vendors sold out, right?
The food vendors, every one of our food vendors completely sold out of everything that they brought with them. Yep, it was amazing.
I'm gonna see if I can tag the Kick Knowledge folks.
Oh,
Chelsea, will you tag Gary Areola, please? My wife will try to tag him out. The fella there in the red bandana and his brother with the black hat on. I actually went to high school with those guys, and we hadn't seen each other in, I'm going to say, a solid 20 years. And Gary walked in my store 3 weeks ago, started talking to me. I told him about the Cannafest. He wanted to be a part of it. So they came out. I will be trying to do something with them and getting on their podcast here, hit and miss, and trying to work with them a little bit closer. They're in the Plano Sandwich area here in Illinois.
Up that way. So yeah,
that's trying to link up with those guys. They're awesome dudes.
Yeah, they seem very interesting. We were talking to them for a little bit there, and they seem like really, really cool people.
Yeah, they do audio podcasting, and we're kind of going back and forth on what they do and what we do, and they actually do something very similar to our people in the boxes. A little slightly different on the way they do it, but yeah, it's very similar on just kind of hanging out, talking about knowledge and different topics. But I thought that was cool. So we're gonna be looking forward to maybe doing some kind of collab with those guys too. They seem like
awesome dudes, man. Oh yeah, I'd love to be able to link you guys up. That's awesome.
These are the networking is about, meeting good people like this, and having good people surround you.
These are the two giveaways they had. This Spider-Man comic is not that ain't a new comic. That's I forget what year it was and stuff, but it's a actual high dollar. It was only $2 for those tickets too. The bong was really nice as well. Kick Knowledge Podcast. Yeah, I'm guessing they're all over where audio can be found. Sweet Butts, Cotton Candy. This is where I made SteveO have a piece of cookie for his birthday, and then he made me feel bad after accepting it because of his diabetes or your blood sugar crashes, and
those things are awesome, man. They were half-pound cookies, like holy shit, half a pound cookies.
Man.
It was really good. And
Bill, I had some pulled pork sandwich is what I ate, and man, that was some of the best I've ever had.
That's what we like to hear, man.
Some of Daniel's
Main Squeeze. Dude, Main Squeeze lemonade, that's some of the best lemonade I've ever had at any kind of gathering, fair, carnival, I don't care, Six Flags. That's some of the best lemonade I've ever had. I mean, several people sat there and came up to me and told me they went back to that truck 3 or 4 or 5 times to get a different cup flavor of lemonade because it was that good. They did good that day. That was fire lemonade, best I've ever had. Like, I'm not just saying that.
I tell you what, man, I really appreciate that a lot of them were cool about wanting to get in a picture. Because I ask everybody, I'm like, hey, you want a picture? Can I take a picture of your booth? And then I ask, do you want in it or not? I ask in different ways. But if you want to get in it, it's cool. If not, no big deal. A lot of people got in on this time.
Yeah, Brother Daryl's in Sterling, Illinois is who this is. They prepared the pulled pork that was donated by Daniel Wright. The pig was donated by Daniel Wright. Chris, the guy in the middle there, his mom and my mom grew up together. So we've literally known each other since we were little bitty kids. And he is one half co-owner of Brother Daryl. So shout out to him, and a huge thanks for them showing up and turning out for us too, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Jeff says he had a whole bunch of them.
Well, I think go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, I think Daniel Wright said he bought 4 of them today, those lemonades. So
they camped out. I didn't know people were camping out the night before there. I thought that was kind of cool that you were allowing that. I honestly, I don't know if I can get away overnight much anymore until my dog, I have an older dog now, but yeah, I'd love to get out and camp again for sure.
Next year is going to be a bigger camping event. We didn't really promote for the camping. It was more for like the folks that I knew that were coming from far out of town and stuff. And one of the places crashed that night. But next year we're going to promote it as a camping event.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of room there for sure. You had plenty of room.
Tons of space. It'll be so much bigger next year in Batter. It's going to be.
Is there a lake there?
There's a river right down the hill from there.
That's cool.
The Rock River runs through here in Dixon, Illinois, and that river runs right through the whole campground there. So,
not that I need one. It just was a question, I guess. But
there's 2 things that I liked about your event as well. Number one is I like the fact that you were checking IDs at the gate, making sure that everybody was of age, and I respect that for sure. And number 2, I really like the no alcohol policy at that point, because you just have such much better time when everyone's smoking than when you add the alcohol and attitudes and things of that sort into any event.
Yes, sir.
and I really I enjoyed that myself. Not that I can't get along when people are drinking or anything, but it's just it was
it cuts down on the problem for sure.
It was great. It really was.
For me, man, 90% of everybody can have a few drinks, be within reason, and have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 10% of that group, though, that fuck it up for everybody. And, I wanted it to really remain a cannabis event. I didn't want that extra element in there. Really, it brings a lot of unknowns to the event, the fighting and puking and nonsense. And we got 3 glass artists in there with torches going, you know what I mean? I didn't need somebody falling forward into a 4,000-degree flame and burning their face off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just it's nothing against the alcohol. I mean, I'll have the occasional drink, but, it's just, it was nice. It was nice.
Guy, I should have asked you before. You could turn your phone sideways, and then you actually would see the screen better and the comments better when I put them up. Because I just put I put Bobbert's comment up, and I was like, well, Guy might not even be able to see those comments because they're so small. I was noticing that. So, like, there's Bobbert's comment again. You can read that better that way, right?
Yeah, leave a drop at the gate. Yes, sir. I can see it now. But thank you. I appreciate the tip.
I should have. That's my bad. I figured you know StreamYard. Right.
Yeah, people were staying a long time too, and they were having a fun. And when I was out sitting with Jimmy for a little while, I noticed everybody smiling when they left as they were leaving. They were just like impressed. No one was walking out even worried. The weather was even great. Before I forget, what about the one incident that was an active guy?
It's coming. It's coming. It'll be. I got a little bit of a video from it. Nothing great, but it's enough for us to talk about. But I want to stop here real quick before we move past this one. These guys, they took this idea from a wedding, I think. But look at those. All they did was they cut a branch into these little like mini logs, and then you cut the log, and then boom, you got these little weighted like paper like sign holders. Those are awesome. Cool. And those aren't even the thing that's for sale. It was just this cool idea I saw. I was like, oh man. And they were nice enough and told me where they really got it from. Like they were at a wedding and they saw that, but still.
Lunaper Day. Cool people, man. I met them at the local like Haymarket Square little Wednesday morning vendor event that the city holds, and I liked her stuff. I thought it was very unique, and I said, why don't you guys come check us out? I think you guys would do well with what we're doing.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. So you got him to come up in there. That's
great. I
hope
everything
second.
Now that's the Who Else booth. That's the signs you see there this weekend, this Saturday up here in Nelson, Illinois. Just outside of Dixon. They're having their 52nd annual hog roast. It's a big biker event. There'll be tons and tons of people there, tons of bands, tons of vendors. I will be there with my shop set up this weekend. Those guys actually sponsored my event. Badass dudes, really cool people, man. They've been putting things together for the community, backpack runs and money drives to help the schools and shit for years and years and years around here. So to be a part of their annual hog roast is awesome for me. I grew up as a kid attending those events and hanging out at them and thinking this is fucking awesome, and now I'm part of them. So shout out to the Who Else. Like I said, they're cool guys, man.
Bobber, I don't think we're frozen, bro. If you see me put your comment up,
yeah,
yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes StreamYard freezes a little bit. But yeah, that's cool. I have next weekend free, but I don't know where did you say it was?
Nelson, Illinois. Sorry, Nelson.
I'm not sure where that is. I thought this was really cool. This is a rug that they take to their events and stuff that's like cut out in this shape. These guys were cool. Talk to them for a little bit. Younger guy. I think he was 23 years old. I think he said. Owns his own little clothing label. Cool little pieces of articles of clothing. His shoes I thought were really cool. The black pair. I almost bought a set of them black ones that he's got sitting in there. Cool ass dude, man. Yeah, and I was like, you guys want to get in on a picture? Like, yeah. They look at them. They're hard dudes right in there in that picture. It's fun. They were funny though. We hung out for a minute talking to them, and
cool,
I had to just keep moving though because I didn't have a ton of time to spend. But I wanted to catch every booth. I wanted to get as many pictures of the people. You got Michael there,
Mr. Michael Sutter. Shout out to him too. THC crystals.
Yeah.
He handed me a bowl, so thank you, Michael. Appreciate.
I tried some of his freak show that he.
Yeah, that's what. Yep. Sorry, that's what it was. I was thinking that.
And I can tell you that I smoked it and I certify it for sure.
Freak show.
He said it's certified. I like it.
The mugshot pose, Val. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Hey, don't cover her up. Look at those fishnets. You can't do that.
Oh man. I was trying to sneak.
Cool. She does some cool shit too. She's an everyday customer at my store. She heard about the event like a week previous. I'd seen her at a local market again. And was like, hey, you should try to come out if you can make it. I'll sign you up last minute. So these guys are awesome. You'll see that they got the Herbal Roots shirts on. They actually showed up. They had taken my logo off the internet for the festival. They made their edition of my t-shirt. They actually made one for me. Had I known previous, I would have had them make event shirts for us and sell them. But cool ass couple. They actually gave me a huge painting that's in my store too. Those guys are fucking cool. They did some really nice artwork.
Fucking awesome, man.
There's a lot of paintings there that I tried to catch it all.
They did some really cool stuff. Maybe the one that they gave me. That one right there with the planets on it. They gave that big ass one. They gave that to me as a gift.
Buy one, get one half off. Totes and shirts.
And they did some cool stuff, man.
THC Crystal says your wonderful wife.
A lot of younger couples doing their booths and stuff. I thought that was awesome.
Lions Den. Another adult store that came out and was promoting.
I didn't even notice that was an adult store. So you just
sir. We had two adult vendors that were hanging out. Lost Anchor's Art. Sarah does some cool shit. She works with the group of DJs. She follows kind of if the DJs are there, she's going to be there. She does live painting. And if you hit those things with a black light, holy shit. Yeah. There's some cool hidden images, man.
Yeah, she was telling me about that. You know, it's right next to the stage, so it was a little harder to talk to her, but we talked for a minute. She was painting while I was taking pictures. There's the other side of her booth.
She's a really cool lady. She almost had that act of God that you were talking about almost came close to her ruining her day. Starflower was closer. Shout out to them. Starflower's awesome.
Right here. Well, I'll go back for a sec. Here we go.
I've been able to vend with Starflower. I've been set up next to them at events multiple times that we've been vending at the same place. Karen is awesome. They got a little strain that they grew that they call Calm Down Karen because it's a super heavy indica and the mom's name is Karen, and when she smokes it puts her ass in a couch. So they dubbed it Calm Down Karen.
Did mom get her medicine?
I love it.
It was an awesome booth too. Like they had like extra tent because they had like a whole posse with them. There's like 20 people back there with them.
Yep, they're good people. I like them a lot. They actually made me a custom rolling tray and jar, like you see there.
See, you notice the black light? It's all UV. Yeah, it's all UV.
Yep, they're doing really, really well. They've grown since I started seeing them, and God, they're doing some cool shit, man.
We just lost SteveO. SteveO, are you there?
Oh, SteveO left. He said, "I'm out of here. Screw this."
Nope, just had to blow my nose for a second.
Oh, it was the avatar. My bad. Threw me off. Look at that. So those are hemp. Those are hemp. I think she said hemp, maybe just cannabis in general, but stems from the plant. I think
they've taken their plants, cut them down, or other folks' plants, cut them down, let them get hardened, and they cure them, so to speak, cover them, and put the roach clip on there. Those were fucking awesome. Those things were super cool when they spun.
Yeah, I was trying to capture that, but a single picture is hard to capture that. Should have got a little video.
Leo Dempsey Wolf with his drip paintings, his pour paintings. Cool dude.
Oh, Michelle.
Bought a handful of those from him as well. Leo's cool people.
Yeah, these are really cool paintings. Michelle, I forgot where you. I mean, I'm sure I can look in my history to find your address. But if there's ever an event anywhere near you, we'll get you out there to an event.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that cool pillow. That's another midsection. That's crazy. These weird. I don't know what that. I don't know. Is there a name for all the designs that have to do with a woman's like waist to her knees?
A
Is there a name
bust.
for that?
Bust. That's
A
what
bust.
the neck to the thighs thing is what they call kind of the woman's bust. But
yeah, but there's no upper half. That's weird.
Right. Yeah, it's different.
A lot of crochet stuff. These aren't the same. There's another group that I see a lot, but there's a lot of crochet stuff out there. So if you guys are interested in those kind of things, you always find it at events.
Hey.
Home crochet. Rasta torso art. Yeah, maybe, but there's no like, I don't know. Not saying I need crocheted nipples, but I just feel like there's something different when you take those out. I don't know.
CDEX Creation, Cindy Dexter, cool girl, man.
A lot of resin art, a lot of different like look. Oh, I missed it. There's resin dominoes. I think those are resin, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, epoxy. Yeah.
And then this is the eye wires, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying.
Or is this the gal that had the wellspring? She had some like all natural. My wife would actually be able to explain the wellspring a little bit more. It's a friend of hers, but she actually does Botox shots and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the way she explained it, I was like, I don't know. I don't think that's for me. But then there was a dude that was trying it after me. Imagine an eye-opening lift with a daily drop of upneek.
Yeah, something like that.
I hope I'm saying that right.
What you said.
Positive results. Very cool. Okay. There's a lot of new techniques, and you got Botox and whatnot. This looks like something that's less intrusive than Botox.
Yeah, it's not quite like it's.
Yeah.
Cecily with Allure products. She's a cool lady. She's got some natural herb and spices mixed and sage, and she's a Reiki master. Very, very, very cool lady. She's got a shop just down the road from mine. Really, really awesome gal that we were just a few weeks ago. I sat up at the local Pride event, and she was next to me at Pride. Has some really, really cool stuff. So we invited her out.
I got a Reiki massage once, not too long ago. It was fun, interesting, different. I did a review on that, but I forgot to put the picture up of me laying on the table. I was going to record it, and she almost was going to let me, but I could tell she wasn't real. I don't think she was super interested in letting me record the session, so I didn't. Spirit bombs, yeah, these are the ones that all these different got bath bombs, bath salts, crystals, all these different things that she puts together. It's all handmade.
I was smoking down on some of these moon rocks here.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That'll look good.
I don't have a whole lot of dabbage, but I got this pen I'm finishing up here, and a bit of what's in my Yokan orbits. Gotta remember the name. Space rocks. Okay, not moon rocks. Is there a difference, Jeff?
Do you remember when we gave away the Reiki massage that you got that day? Have you heard from the person who won it? How it was?
No.
I mean, there we go.
Oh, there you go. SteveO, for you, buddy. I made sure to get a good picture of it.
Oh wow, it's a good thing it's got some liquids next to it too.
All the colors, all the liquids that you could need.
Oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. You know how many ladies, like buddies of mine's wives, that came up like that was a great idea. Thank you for that.
It was unique, man. It was unique. I'm not gonna knock it. Like I've not seen. Okay, I'm not gonna talk like I've been going to hundreds of events, but I've gone to a couple dozen to do these reviews, and this is definitely unique, I will say. And you had two shops, not two with said items here, but two adult shops, which was crazy. And then the tattoos. So you had some pretty unique stuff, I'll have to say.
We weren't going to turn anybody down, man. If they were local and doing some cool shit, we said, let's run it. If they, all adults, we all have our behind closed doors times. So, you know what I mean? This is
part of life.
It's unique and was cool to have out there, man. I appreciated them coming out. Shout out to Bridget.
What's up, Will Rose? Hey guys, I just want to ask everybody if you could hit those reactions if you haven't yet. We still got the awesome part here that I made with all the meetings of the minds in a minute. And then like I just wanted to point out her booth had like some raffles and some different like those bags. I didn't
Yeah, mystery bags, raffles. She really did a good job. She it was
Somebody
cool to see her the way she set it up. It was good. B&B oddities. This artwork is cool. This gal sets up at almost every little street festival, every vending show in the area. She does all of those cutouts herself, and oh my god, they're cool as fuck. And she's a non-smoker, so anything you see in that booth that's cannabis related was prepared within like the last couple of weeks between the last event she did and now. All of that cannabis stuff, and she, like I said, she's a non-smoker, so very very unique, really cool shit, man. Like I love her painting. She's actually gonna get a section of wall in the shop to start displaying her artwork. We just recently talked about that, so get her in the shop.
Interesting. So, being a non-smoker, you're saying she never even tried it?
I mean, she partaked a couple of times back in the day, high school type of thing. Just wasn't her.
That's not enough to be like, okay, so that's what I was wanting to know, because that's weird that she sort of has those visions of that sort of art without being even only a couple times wouldn't have been enough to feel that either. But I could see if like she was a stoner in high school or something like that, it'd be different. But wow, that's cool.
Brittany's awesome. Cool people, man. Cool artwork. That pop art look is awesome.
Gemini, thanks, bro. He said, like, followed, and shared. Keep up the awesome work. Appreciate that for sure. If you guys are on Siir SteveO's page over there, make sure you hit reactions on those too.
Yeah.
Jazz Cabbage. Hit those rumble buttons for us, Rumblers. Thank you very much. Got 2 viewers on the kick. What's up, kickers, kicksters, whatever we want to call them. Definitely gave you both a follow. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, man. You know, we're out here doing positive things as much as possible, because if you haven't realized yet, sustainability is my main thing. And anybody doing their own thing, DIY, building businesses, running businesses, building events, all of that stuff has to do with the ability to do it yourself and to be sustainable. In order to build something, you can't build something if you can't even sustain yourself. So it's all connected. It's all part of us learning, because I'm building my own business, and we can pick your brain. You can, collab, and we can do all this stuff to help each other, like you explained earlier. But I definitely want to talk to you about your shop, because I'm interested in that. And I don't know all that much. I just knew that you had one.
It's the 2 Die For girls, another set of local girls here in Dixon that do a ton of events. I have several of their tie-dyes. They're awesome as hell. Make killer stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, they had honey there too. Yeah, that they've given to the wife.
Cool. Thanks, Bobbert. Yeah, so having local vendors there from real close by is probably the best feeling for you. That's helping those people closest to you.
Yeah, that's, like I said, being able to promote for the little guy, the local folks that we see all over the place that survive by doing these shows, man. I mean, I didn't even set up a booth for my store. I did not. I had zero intentions on this being a promotion for me. This was to promote the small artists, my glass blowers, the people who support me on a daily basis. This was about them.
Right. And that makes sense. It's all connected. Okay, here we go. SteveO, Rhino said, how'd you like that? I'm not sure. Talking about smoke, or you're muted, bro. You're muted, SteveO.
Yeah, I muted myself because of my torch. I've been using my hash pipe. I bartered some hash with a friend, and I got some hash, and it actually works very well. I find if you put the glass tip in the front of the pipe, you get a bigger hit than if you put it in the back of the pipe.
I've not had a hash pipe yet, so check it out. Waylon, did you take some
you
of your
can get yours at Quality Glass. That's where I got mine. Yeah.
Koala Lou and Dustin are fucking awesome people, man.
Wait, so I might have I may have looked away during the video of the tree. Did you guys see it?
I didn't see it. No. So left to right, right there, that's my oldest son, my brother, my sister-in-law, my daughter's boyfriend, my other brother-in-law, my wife, and my sister right there. That's all my family. They kept the front gate on lockdown. My daughter was there too. She must have skipped out on getting in the picture. But that's all my family. My son isn't 21. He wasn't able to come in and attend the event and hang out inside, but we kept him. He helped he had a golf cart. So we had him out there, steering people into where to go for parking and helping at the gate, making sure everything went well, looking in bags. We did ask everybody to pop open their bag. The Elks where we held it at, firearms are not prohibited. And we didn't want any alcohol getting snuck in the door. So if anybody had a backpack or a big bag, we did ask them to set it down and open it up so we could make sure stuff was, proper in there. So that's my front door team. They did fucking amazing for me for the day. So shout out to them. My wifey's sitting right here. So she did good. They did great for me.
So I'm annoyed. We're gonna watch it a different way real fast. What, Steve?
I got a picture of that tree if you want to show it sitting there.
So that was a crazy thing. So
hang on.
The first stage worth of guys that were playing all the acoustic-y music, the actual live bands, so to speak, that played through the day. That stage was supposed to get set up over where that tree was at. But the fella from Rosebrook Studios also owns a tree service, and he came out there. He says, yeah, dude, I don't think it's a good idea to put the stage up underneath that tree. It's going to come down, I think.
Wow.
He says, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but that fucker looks like it's coming down, so we don't need to put the stage over there. So we redid things and rethought it out, and sure as hell, that tree took a tumble that day. That sucker come down, man.
That thing right there.
Yep, that some bitch almost ruined our day. So they had actually needed something up at the DJ stage. So my son had just putted the golf cart through and just went down there and delivered something right there to that stage on the left. And he was coming through back to the right, and he got up underneath there and it started to crack, and the guys yelled at him, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. So he tromped on the golf cart because he was just putting, and he went through over to the parking lot. And that thing come down right behind my kid's golf cart. Like, he barely cleared it. So yeah, thank God that didn't affect us. It didn't bother us. Cleared everything.
So like people were moving their tents and everything away because like the rest of it could have come down, but it didn't. I wish I would have caught it like earlier, but that was all I got of it.
It came down like halfway, and there was a red SUV underneath it, and she was able to hurry up and get the SUV out before it came down on top of it. That was
perfect. It actually got. I forgot about that. It got stuck up in the trees for a second and didn't come all the way down to ground level.
She was
able to move her car. It was actually the gal that was doing the live painting there next to the stage. That was her SUV.
Yeah.
So she was able to get it the hell out of the way. We pulled it down out of the tree and let it fall, and everybody cheered and clapped and was super happy that nothing bad had happened. It was one of the most eventful moments.
Wow, it was fun.
SteveO, could you pull this back down? Just take it back into the backstage for me, because I don't have.
That was luck, man. That was luck.
If you see which one it is. There, thanks. I couldn't do it. Okay, without making the cascade happen. Okay, here it is, guys. This is all the pictures.
On our way.
Still hanging out. Appreciate you guys hanging out here. Here we go. This is before.
Shout out to Jimmy for coming too, man. Thanks, Jimmy Mead, for showing up, man.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from him today. I hope he's doing all right.
Our balloon arch was donated by I think she goes by Poppin' Events. It's my cousin's other half made that balloon arch and donated it to the event.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks to Rochi. I don't remember. I apologize, some of you gentlemen. I don't remember everyone's names and faces. Like there's Nico. He's like, I'm Nico. Like I'm like, bro, I didn't even know I don't see him that often, and I see his name pop up a lot more than I see.
I know that guy.
Yeah, who's this guy? I was like, oh, okay.
I know that guy. As Jeff Restricted.
A lot of goofy pictures by me, I'm gonna say. Robert there.
Oh, Booby. You got his big old wooden plaque Bob name tag on.
Oh, look at this. They were about to go. They were about to go at it. You guys missed it. Oh. Jeff, yeah, I'll send it to you guys. If anybody wants any of these pictures, for sure.
Tony D.
Tony D.
Oh yeah, man.
This girl, I forget her name. I have a card from her. She's a photographer. It'd be cool to see her at more events, do more. Like, I'd love to be able to pay somebody to just take pictures of me while I'm at the event instead of me doing all the picture taking.
Right.
Nice gal too.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
It's not often that people make me look short.
Right? Yeah, he's a big guy.
There I am. My loud ass Rasta outfit.
Yeah, man. That's why when I saw you, this about here is when I asked you, did you wear that to the police station when you went and talked to them and you were being explained?
Yeah. So for those who weren't in attendance, there was two cops that parked about 500 yards away from the entry to the festival itself. There was a long half-mile or so drive that you got to get back to the festival. They parked about 3/4 of the way up that drive, just trying to bother us. So when I heard about it, I hopped in my brother's UTV, and him and I drove right over to where the two officers were parked, and I was dressed just like that, had that same sling bag on the front of me, and actually, when I walked up, I had a doobie in my ear, and I walked up, I shook the two officers' hands, I invited them in, told them, come check us out, we're not doing anything we're not supposed to, you know, there's no illegal dumb shit going on, just come check it out, I'll buy you lunch if you want to walk through. Just to let them know that, you know, we're no different than any other get-together, man. Just because it's a cannabis-related get-together doesn't mean that they need to post up down the road and think that, you know, we're doing some crazy
criminals.
Yeah. So I just went and, like I said, I was super nice. I introduced myself, let them know that I was the host. I shook their hands, said, come on in, I'll buy you some lunch, plate of food on me, you know, come hang out for a little bit and see what's going on. So you guys don't have to, for future reference, don't have to be so curious. You don't have to think there's something going on that's not. But they didn't come down. They did pull over one person for a expired tag on their car. And they got one for speeding, but that's a 15-mile-an-hour road. Most people didn't know. I think both folks got a warning. So they just did it to be dicks and let us know that their presence was there. But you know,
I would say it was a semi-successful act on their part. They some of what they wanted to happen happened, I guess. Some people were upset or worried about it. So, but by the time I got there, they were gone. So it didn't really matter. I wish I would have gotten there earlier. Honestly, I got there definitely late. I got to start getting there earlier. Austin, though, has a comment that I want to go back to because it kind of made me drop my jaw there, Austin. You're telling me you want to go and be my cameraman sometime?
That would be awesome.
Now, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but if it was between you and that gal, I forgot her name, you know,
was it Elizabeth Guerrero or something like that?
I don't know. I was trying not to be too much of a man, so I didn't remember her name or anything. I was just like, nice, thank you. Here, you want my card? Take my card. You're a photographer. Okay, cool. We're like, awesome. And so no, I don't remember her name. Not that she was not memorable.
Yeah, that would be nice for us to be able to have somebody film us, just being able to actually interview these people, take our time, go from booth to booth, and spend more time than we're allotted sometimes. That'd be fun.
Too late.
Next year, I can tell you that it will be a 2-day event next year. There is no question about it. We'll do a Friday, Saturday next year. Make camping available for Friday and Saturday night. If somebody wants to just camp Friday, they can just camp Friday. If they want to just camp Saturday, they can just camp Saturday. But that is one of the first and foremost, definitely going to be a big change in how we do things. Like you said, we had a ton of space left over out there, and there was tons of grounds that we could have used. Although attendance-wise, I expect there to be more cars and more people next year.
Right.
The word's going to travel that it went well, and again, here in the more northern part of the state, we don't have a lot of out here in this area. This is the first ever Canna event, so I think a lot of people were scared to attend, thinking something bad might happen.
Being a first-time event is actually less scared, more it's gonna suck. It's the first time. It's gonna suck.
But no,
right.
But I tell you what, I was impressed, bro. I go to events that have been their third, fourth year, long, many times they've done it or whatever, and it's like really either it just becomes way too commercialized, which doesn't mean more vendors. Those are fine. It means everything costs something to do anything anywhere. Like that's where it becomes like I don't go to summer camp. Not I don't wear it as a badge of honor, mostly because it's the cost, But at the same time, like I would have liked to check it out, but then you go there, it's like $6 for a bottle of water or whatever. And it's like, what is it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason that we charge $10 a head at the gate is because the event did cost me a lot to get together. I mean, glass blowing equipment had to be purchased. I mean, we had 2 stages out there, the DJs and the daytime music stage from Rosebrook Studios. I mean, I had a lot put into the event, and so I just wanted to try to get some of that returned back. So $10 a head at the door is probably the worst that it's ever going to get there. I mean, I don't.
That wasn't bad.
As far as it goes, drinks and things of that nature can be provided by the food vendors. I don't need to have a separate booth that does that. Charging $5 a bottle of pop or whatever it may be. Like there's no fun in that to me. I'm not doing this to make a shitload of money off of people. I'm doing this to put cool people together in the same place, like-minded people to hang out, network, and
well, you can do both.
I told the local newspaper lady, a good safe haven for cannabis smokers to be able to come and have a cool party type of vibe or a cool get-together type of vibe, where there's not alcohol related, where it's strictly for the potheads, man. Like something for us, chalk one on the board for the cannabis users out there.
Until SteveO said something about it, I didn't actually know that was a non-alcohol, but I want to say this though. I think you can do both. You can not be a dick. You can have decent prices, but also create an event that is so awesome that you make that people want to spend their money there. Like it's not about tricking them to spend their money. It's about providing something that is worth the value that you're looking for.
This is exactly right, man. And 90% of the vendors that were there have all sent me messages. I have received so many messages in the last couple of days. Like that's the most gratifying thing about my entire weekend. The food trucks sold out. Every vendor that was there did very well. The Who Else guys from the Biker Club, they had a couple of raffles that they were doing. They filled the shit out of those raffles.
There was a lot of raffles, yeah. I jumped in a few, yeah.
It was awesome to see everybody have a successful day. Everything went smooth. Nothing crazy happened. A half a tree limb fell was, like I said, the most exciting point of the day.
Also very weird though. It's still pretty weird.
It was
a dead ass tree. We just happened to be there. The whole trope of like if the tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it. Well, we happened to be there when it just decided to fall on its own. It was fucking nice.
Yeah, it was apparently those the DJs that were up there. They heard a couple of nice little cracks, and they looked up and they saw the tree shift just a little bit, and they said, "Man, we need to get out from underneath there. Everybody, get out from there. I think that fucker's gonna break." And sure as hell.
Saved the day.
Yep. And I went over to the guy that the fellow from Rosebrook, Javon. Shout out to Rosebrook Studios. Javon is the guy that told me, man, I don't think we should put the stage right there. I think that tree's going to come down, man. The vibration from the sound of the speakers, I think that fucker's coming down, he said. So we changed it up. We moved the stage, and sure as hell it happened, man. Denise, hello.
Hi, Denise.
Bobbert says, next time, can you put me somewhere else and not next to some weirdos? Were you next to me?
He was in there with the rest of our streamer buddies.
I know.
That's how that goes. He's gonna have to deal with that.
I dropped my cap. Son of a gun. So back to your shop. Like, how long have you owned a shop?
We opened in March of 2020, so I've been open a little bit more than 3 years. We're here in downtown Dixon. We do, I would say the bulk of the stuff that I carry in the shop is heady glass. I don't really carry a lot of the everyday import proto shit. We do have a wall full of, your Cheech and Luca and Tattoo and all those brands of bongs and stuff. But when it comes down to like an everyday dry pipe, you won't find an import China-made production pipe in my shop. Everything that I carry for dry pipes especially is all hand blown, whether it's koala glass or Wallander or Andrew Kalchek, the guys that were at the thing. I mean, this is a mountain pine glass piece. Camera angle's weird. This is a mountain pine piece that I smoke from every day. We carry a lot of Brett's work in the store. Crazy ass wigwags.
Oh, I like that.
That fire and ice combo on here. Mr. Gemini Kyle is abundant in my store. We carry a dumb amount of local artists and a lot of out of town artists. So we're trying to get, there's smoke shops everywhere, guys. Everybody's got a smoke shop. Everybody can go in and buy that $15 or $20 pipe at affordable costs, but I can sell you something heady that's a little bit more durable, a little bit more quality, and American made from somebody that's trying to provide for themselves for the same price. You know what I mean? Working between production and crazy heady shit, we can provide everything. So,
well, you're also personable, bro. Not every head shop, not every grocery store, not every business does social media to the point where you can you kind of get to know the person a little bit from the community online, and then you're like, oh, he's close. I want to give this guy my business because I've gotten to know him a little bit, and obviously that works for people in real life too. But my point is, like, you're on here and you can probably sell to people online as well. Like, you can probably be like, hey, you're on my friends list. You've been following me on Facebook. You like, whatever projects I'm doing, and you want to buy my products, even though your store is in Dixon, someone can buy it from, across the country because they know you through Facebook. And it's not like you didn't mean to be a shipping business, but it happens because people get to know you through online.
Literally what's kind of taking place. I've shipped more packages in the last 6 months than I shipped in the last 3 years. And that's because I started networking on Facebook and stuff. So we ship all over the hell, man. And we got, I go to a lot of the trade shows, Champs Trade Show over in Denver, and it's in Vegas. There's one version of it in Vegas. There's one that was just here in Chicago. So yeah, Jeff Restricted says I purchase things all the way from New York. So he's one of my buddies and buys a lot of glass from me. So to be able to be, like you said, the networking and reaching out to everybody, man. It's I love doing this. I mean, come on. Who would have thought when I was 15 years old, if I could go back and have a conversation with my 15-year-old self, like, dude, one day you're going to have a bong shop. You're going to be able to hold events like I just did. You're going to be able to smoke weed legally inside your store, and the cops aren't even going to come look at you or talk to you about it.
Yeah, you're going to be the man. You're going to wear a suit made of cannabis leaves in the colors of the Grateful Dead.
You can grow a fantastic beard.
Kinda.
You got that beard oil going from Master Rochi now, and it's good to go.
Right.
We'll get it going.
Bigger, it makes it get bigger and thicker. And I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Because I want to talk to anybody that is putting the effort forward as a business owner, because that's one of the drives that you have to have in order to do anything on your own. A farmer, growing your own food, even somebody that has a regular job, but then has like all these like side projects and stuff, side hustles, a little garden out back, or whatever it is. Like, it takes a lot to be able to do both. And somebody who owns their own business is doing, your 24/7 kind of working. So it kind of equals that person who works a 9 to 5 and does a bunch of hobbies on the side. That's like one person with their own business, more or less.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You wouldn't think as a self-employed head shop owner that you would work 6 or 7 days a week, but sure as hell do. And again, I can't be more grateful to be doing it, though. I mean, I get to talk about what I love and something that I enjoy. I love talking about glass. I love talking about growing. I truly enjoy what I do. I don't go to work ever. I mean, I got to go to my store and do work, but it's not a job to me. It's something that I enjoy. So they always say if you can, find something you enjoy doing, you don't work a day in your life. And I genuinely feel that way about it. So
isn't it weird though? They also say don't turn a hobby into a job. Because so like we were talking about that the other day. It's like it's such a weird both directions on that one. Like you could be like, well, you don't want to love what you do because then you'll hate going to work or don't do don't turn a hobby into a job or into your career, because then you'll end up hating your hobby. Well, then they also say, like you just said, the other way around, where it's like you need to love what you do. So like, which way do you go? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all work.
Then you got the saying, "Do what you love, and you'll never work another day in your life."
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Yeah, I think it's a hard toss up. Don't get me wrong. Some days I want to pull my hair out because I'm getting phone calls at 11 o'clock at night about, man, do you have any of those 14 millimeter 90-degree bare quartz bangers still in stock? And I'm like, dude, it's 11 o'clock. Call me tomorrow.
All right.
Well, that's the thing, is like forcing yourself to shut it off when, and it's a little bit like social media, because the social media app tells you if you do more and you do more and you do more, you'll get more and you'll get more, even though that doesn't always work out. But my point is, they're trying to get you to do more, and you have to then come up with lines where you're like, okay, I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to, or I'm going to take a few hours off and take a day off. And the same thing goes with your business. You have to be like, okay, the phone's off at 9 o'clock, or whatever it is, or have two phones. I got two phones, one for the assholes.
I need to get a second shop line. I'm not gonna lie. My personal number is the shop phone number. So anybody that ever calls or sends me a message on Facebook, it all comes through on my cell phone all day long. And it's
got to be
after the event this weekend, after cleaning up and packing everything up and moving everything back to where it needed to be on Sunday. I took yesterday off. Shop was closed. I took the day off. I slept a whole lot. I smoked some weed and ate some food finally. The last 4 days, the few days previous to the event and event day, I was all over the place, man, like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get things done. So
yeah.
I bet.
Same here. I spent the entire weekend running and driving and sitting in the heat. And when I got home, I spent all day Monday just resting.
Yeah, it's I needed a break. I usually don't take a day off. The shop's only closed on Sundays. I take every Sunday off, but that's kind of my little bit of sanity day. That's the day that I come home and I work on the yard and do the little bit of stuff that needs done around the house. And I got 5 kids as well, so we're all over the place.
Holy shit! I mean, wow, really?
Wow.
It's a handful, man. From a 6-year-old to an 18-year-old. My daughter just recently moved out on her own, got her own place, doing really well for herself. And
awesome.
We got a lot going on today.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah, very, very good job.
Baseball games. I mean, it's a schedule. Let me tell you what, dude. I'm never bored.
All right. So, what do you got anything around you at home that from your shop that you could that's for sale?
Nothing at the moment. I actually took everything that I've had here recently to the shop just the last couple of days to get everything out of my way and from the festival and yeah, nothing is here that's for sale.
Well, what the fuck, man? I'm just kidding. You didn't have any that no one even told you to be ready for the show, so I'm glad you came up. But I do want to do something. I was gonna see what you had around. I wanted to buy something. But instead, what I'll do is I'll just I'm going to do a $20 gift card to your shop. People who are still sticking around. We still got 21 people on the Facebook side, 12 people over there on my Rumble. What's up, Rumblers? Hit that Rumble. If you like free speech, you got to like the Canna community. I'm sorry. We're going to have to get together, guys, on that one. But, yeah, anybody that's still here, guys, get on this hashtag. And I'm going to give you a gift card towards the man's shop. You can go order something online. Just don't call him after. I'm gonna tell you, if it comes from me, do not call him after 8:30.
No, it's quite all right, man. I'm perfectly used to it at this point. That's the first few months it was a surprise, but now it's just routine. I'm used to it. Call me whenever you need to. That's kind of the attitude I've had at this point. We used to sell grow equipment too, so. That guy would wake up getting ready for work, go down and check on his tent, and things are super yellow. So next thing I know, my phone's going off at 6:30 in the morning. Like, dude, what's going on with my fucking plants? So it was, I became really accustomed to it really quickly.
Right. Yeah. Almost like a doctor, like like emergencies, or like really, I don't know. You can go on the list like plumbers and firefighters, anybody like people emergency. my plants are gonna die. Like it's like a vet or something, plant vet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull up while people are doing this hashtag. I'm gonna pull up Ty's page because I mean I'm sure there are more out there. I just happen to see that he posted a really good video of the after of the late night show that I didn't get to see.
The DJs were cool, dude. It was a good time out in that big woodsy area with the lasers and the lights that they had. Good Lord, it was a fun time.
Doubt. And the bugs weren't even bad. I noticed that, with the exception of a few flies you can't help, I wasn't getting eaten up by mosquitoes. It was a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, it was a good spot, actually.
We couldn't have asked for better weather, man. I mean, that was impeccable weather. Nice breeze most of the day. I mean, it got a little hot for a little while because we were in a wide open field, but good Lord, man, it was beautiful out the whole day.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this down for a second, but guys, keep going with that hashtag. Got 11 people in on it. Again, I'm just gonna put $20 in the man's pocket for a gift card. Well, I'm not giving you guys $20. I'm going to give him a name, and I'm going to give him the $20 if they use it. So, anyway, I'm going to take that down so I can pull up this video from Ty's page.
Right.
You need a shower, son. A 17-year-old boy just got home. He's got a full-time job as a mechanic during the day, and he does homeschooling. So.
Oh wow!
He just got home and he's absolutely just black from head to toe right now with grease and oil and such.
Man, you get good with like learning stuff like different grits and stuff to use to be able to get your hands clean. That oil.
Yeah, that's what I did for a living until I retired. I was a mechanic and a service manager.
All right, this is going to be a little bit of noise. I don't know if I heard music during this, but let's play it. 15 seconds.
Flash warning, guys. Flash warning.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of laser lights and stuff like that, guys. Thank you. There are a few of our viewers that definitely have that problem.
It's freezing up a lot.
It was freezing up a lot for you?
Yeah.
I know. I wanted to say Jeff Restricted shared a pretty good video of it too. It was a good time, man. We had a lot of fun that last few hours. Once it got dark out and those lights kicked in, it was really fun. The crowd definitely, a lot of our older crowd went right out the door. They weren't quite vibing with the style of music, but we did 8 hours of chill acoustic music all day long, and then we kicked in some loud stuff towards the end of the night.
Well, I mean, as long as they didn't like pitch a big complaint and they were just like, "Oh, that's not for me. Let's go."
Well, I mean, the whole day can't be just for one type of thing.
I did tell Ty that I would show pictures of him. I just remembered. So if Ty, if you're still here, bro, I didn't forget.
Yeah, I wish I could have met him.
I didn't get to meet him either. Yeah,
he showed up after we left, and so did Redbeard. Redbeard was there too.
I was pissed. Red came and I only had like 3 minutes to talk to him, and then I got pulled the other direction. Somebody needed me, and he ended up taking off before I got a chance to. I didn't even get to burn one with him. I was very disappointed. Like I went back probably an hour.
Not guy.
Sorry, I had to mute it. Go ahead. Look at Bobbert with his big old Bob plaque on.
Bob plaque.
He had a fucking name tag on that day. You know who he was sticking out of the crowd.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He said that he made that in high school shop class.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
There you go, Jeff. Here, Jeff. There you go, Jeff. Let's see.
I think Jeff had like a 40-second video. I'm wanting to say something.
Yeah, let me pull that down while I look for it real quick. Give him a little privacy. First canna. Okay, that looks like no, that's a different thing. Oh, okay, there it is. That's the same video actually. Ty. Might be a different one. Jeff, where's it at? Might be in a group as well because I don't see it.
Yeah, it might have been somewhere else.
No big deal. I just thought I'd try to catch another angle of the event. No, I don't see it.
It was a good time. Good time, man. We couldn't be more grateful for year one. Between door attendees and vendor attendees, the glass blowers, the staff. I think we probably had 11 to 1,200 people, give or take, show up throughout the day. So attendance was right about what I expected it to be honest with you, for first year. Expect that number to go up, pretty well next year, I'm hoping.
For sure.
And be able to do a little bit more, a little bit better with the event itself. So,
any idea yet what your attendance totals were roughly yet this year?
11, like I said, through the gate, ticket purchases through the gate, probably 9 and some change, give or take, 900-ish. But then, like I said, if you count the vendors, who everybody had a couple of people in their booth that were, each vendor had a couple people and they were walking around. We had about 30 people on staff, so to speak, that were walking around and checking things out and making sure things were cool. Plus, your food trucks, your glass blowers, all the guys that were there. My family and stuff that we didn't count as, attendees, so to speak, that were helping out.
Who's Smoke Boxes group?
Smoke Boxes is Jeff's group.
Yeah.
I hit the join button, but I might have to answer something here. Why do you want in this group? I'm just going to say bananas.
Yeah. I'm looking for...
If I had my computer set up, I'd hit I'm an admin on the Smoke Boxes page. I'd accept. I'm sure Bobbert or somebody's in here, though, that can accept it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm in there, too.
Don't worry. I can't share to groups, so I won't be spamming. I won't be spamming your group. I can't even share into groups.
No? Why not?
Well, okay. I'll take it back. I can, but it's like Russian roulette. Basically, every time I share to a group, I have a chance for Facebook to boot me out of Facebook, in which I have to then come back, verify myself, make a new password. And that's during a live stream where the live goes down, and then StreamYard will reconnect if I can do it quick enough. But then I lose all the comments out of StreamYard. And it's happened how many times, SteveO? It happened enough, and I've talked about it more.
4 times.
At least 4 times. At first, it was like I used to be able to share to like 100 groups or more, whatever. And then it was down. I noticed one day like 40, 50 groups. It stopped me. I was like, what the hell? And eventually it was down to like 20. And then it was down to, I kept cutting down. And one time it was like 5. Okay. And then the very last time, one group, I shared it to one group, and it's a group I know well. And then they were like, oh, and this is what they say. They say it's unusual activity on your account, even though I'm a digital creator. And they say, for your own good, we're going to boot you out. So I didn't violate community standards, bro. I didn't get a restriction. It's nothing real. It's sorry, for your own good, we're going to keep you from doing it. So
let you share.
I've explained it before, and it is annoying, but I get around that I spend more time elsewhere, guys. I'm on Minds. Go check me out on Kick Now, Locals, Rumble, all over the place. Check it out. Y'all want to come sesh with us, Chuck? Oh, Chuck. Oh, yeah. What time? We're 10:30. Did you guys start already, Chuck?
Yeah, they started real early.
We go for 2 hours, Chuck. We got 7 minutes. We're gonna wind it down. We're gonna do this spin here, and then Ty, hey, what's up, brother? We just showed the pictures of that you posted in that video. We're gonna do this spin for Herbal Roots. $20 gift card. I'm putting up for guys shop, so you guys can order online and see what he's got. Guys. And so get in on this. Only 13 entries for free $20 towards a head shop, guys shop. Come on, guys. 13 entries. We got more people out there. Hashtag Herbal Roots. What's up, Bobbert?
Hit that hashtag, guys. Hit that hashtag.
Did I miss a question, Bobbert? My screen's super zoomed in. Guy, if I win the gift card, can I get a basket rig for it? A basket rig.
He's talking about one of the Gemini glaskets. He's got a joke right now.
Ah.
The glaskets, The Glaskets are a little bit more expensive than that, Boober. You know that.
It happened. We lost yeah, Rhino. It happened. We lost 70 people live when it did that to me. It was just like, no, for your own good. Like, oh, thanks, bro.
Well, it may not,
good. We're gonna shut you down.
It may not cover the whole thing, but it's $100 off of it at least.
So Facebook took it down due to the music, Jeff says.
Oh no,
that I could see that, I guess. Yeah, especially if they were playing like pretty mainstream dubstep and whatnot. Chuck, we'll come special with you here in a few minutes, brother, for sure. Yep. Yeah, definitely go check out Guy. What's your group? Do you have a group specifically, or do you have a page for your business?
Just my shop page is Herbal Essentials. I can throw it up in the comments here in just a second. I just have the shop page and my personal page. Most people hit me up on my personal page, to be honest with you, for some reason, but make sure to drop a little follow on the shop page. I did just make a couple of new posts here this evening with some mountain pine pieces that are up for grabs. Some really clean little mountain pine spoons that I grabbed last week shortly before the event. Didn't have a chance to get them up on the internet, but it's a good little example of the kind of stuff that we. Wow, that's crazy, Diane.
It's crazy, and that's unique. Every time I hear, like, there's always some unique like thing that happened to somebody. It's always something different too. Dolores,
when I sold soil and stuff out of my shop, I used to get banned for pictures of dirt.
Oh shit!
Nice. Dan got caught a ban one time for trying to sell vegetables.
No shit.
Look at we got Bobber with Herbal Toots.
The Herbal Toots.
Herbal Toots.
Got 18 people on the giveaway, guys. I want to get to 20. You got 23 people who can participate. If you're on the Rumble, you want to participate, you just got to come over to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook. Unfortunately,
I think you're streaming on that many platforms right now, huh?
I'm on SteveO's page, my page, my YouTube channel, Twitch, Twitter, 2 Rumbles, and Kick.
Dang,
actually, SteveO, I forgot. I was going to stream us to Clapper as well with my cell phone pointed at the screen, and I forgot to do that. It's all right. I don't think it'll be that big a deal. Clapper
for coverage, buddy.
Picked up. What's that?
So that's a lot of coverage. You're getting after all of it, man.
Maybe, man, but I tell you what, YouTube, nothing. Twitch, nothing. Twitter, nothing. Twitch, there's one viewer on Twitch. It's always there. Pretty sure it's just a bot that they attach to me. It's probably like they probably call him my parole bot or something like that. But they just attach this bot to you that's just there all the time. So believe it or not, it's mostly just Facebook and Rumble. I mean, nothing else gets us anything, you know. Excuse me.
Man, that sucks that they took that video down just because of the music. That's stupid.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't. And you know, over on Kick, I guess you can play music, and you can play music on Clapper if you guys are looking for somewhere to go that you can play anything you like. There's stuff out there. I think Rumble might be less worried about the copyright. See, what should happen is the site's supposed to let you play it, and then the person who has the copyright is supposed to then claim that you have their music instead of the site doing it for them all the time, in which case it gets all mixed up where the artist half the time doesn't even care or doesn't want to claim it, and then the site's over here doing it for no reason. It's kind of like the state taking child support from us daddies, even though the mommies don't ask for it. You know, sometimes when that happens every now and then. I know Illinois does that. Actually, that's
frequently in Illinois.
Maybe Elisa May, it might be. Oh, you were trading CBD and mushrooms for vegetables on Facebook. Oh, trading. See, Facebook got to get a cut though, Dan. That's what it was.
Yeah, they ain't making money off it. They ain't gonna let you do it.
Week ban 4 months later, man. Whoa, that's weird. Shout out Herbal Essence or Herbal Essentials.
Yeah, I've had several posts removed like 2 months after they were put up for pipes and shit. It was the stupidest thing.
2 more, guys. We got 24 people in the house. I want to get 2 more on this hashtag. I got 18 out of 24. 2 more people. Free $20 towards the shop, Herbal Roots. John Doe came back. You can't hit the angry face again, John. It's only the once. Actually, John, Go ahead, hit that angry face many times now. After you hit it the one time, hit it another 4,000 times, and you'll help us out in the algorithm. Oh, SteveO got his torch going. Oh, the hash pipe. Okay, yeah. So, who was that, SteveO, that we were talking to that had this giant chunk of hash? Oh, Melanie. Remember that? I don't know if you were there. She had this huge chunk. What's going on here? All right, so let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you again, Guy, for coming up, man. This is awesome. When I do review for business, I'm really hoping to get to the point where it's worth it for the owner to come up like you did, even for 20 minutes, even for a smaller amount of time, if they don't have time, to just come up and talk about their feelings about the business and how it went and all that. So, but
I appreciate you having me up, man. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. Definitely. Look to keep popping up in the future, man. You'll see me more and more. I actually taken a big step back from social media the last 2 months or 3 months. I took a big step back as far as doing lives and things like that, which is probably the worst time while I was putting on a festival. But I got tired of some of the Facebook drama that can be incorporated with all the stuff, and I just wanted to step away. So we're back, and we're going to be in full effect here real soon. I typically Saturday nights I go live on my shop page, and we do some waffling of some serious heady glass. That the bottom line is I can't even afford to be able to go buy a $500 rig here and there. So, and I own the shop, so it's nice to be able to take a little crazy expensive piece, put it up for grabs that way, and somebody gets to go home with a really cool hand-blown, handmade piece that typically would take them 6 months to save up to go buy one, and they get to go home with it for free. So or $10, $20 worth of up for grab spot, donated spots, as we like to say. So,
well, I feel like I should mention this, and I don't want to be annoying about it, SteveO. You know where I'm going. I want to point out to you, because SteveO and I are over there already, but we're doing it a little bit more legit way. Maybe we could talk about it later. But basically, even that awesome breakfast cake that we call waffle is a flag to the powers that Sauron be. And the issue is there are ways to get around it, and what we've found is our subscription platform over there on Locals, guys, for $2 a month gets you one spot, and if you go to the higher tiers of support, you get more spots, and that's, there's no way you can get dinged for that. I mean, I'm using my money that I get paid for my supporters to buy an item, and I do a giveaway once a month back to those supporters. So you could do it more often even. But anyway, it's just a thought. I like to, I think you're doing a great thing. And like you said about haters, definitely the waffles people do, they mostly get away with, but Facebook 100% can, if they feel like it. It's kind of like a tail light out or something.
Yeah, no question.
Hey, I see that. Oh, okay. And then they can come up at you. It's like, okay.
I like to do the donations. We're looking for the X amount of donations, and if we get all the donations for the night, we're going to give away this item to one of those donators. So that's kind of how we like to word ourselves lately.
Smart. Right. Okay. Enough said. Yeah, but you guys all get it. It's very, very smart to do things smartly if possible. All right, guys. 18 still out of 24. Come on, two more. SteveO, did you get in on this? Go ahead and get on this, SteveO. I'm not going to get on it though.
I'm going to donate mine. I know exactly who I'm going to give it to if I win.
All right. Yeah, guys, remember, you can donate it to someone, and you don't have to be close enough to his shop to get this. I can't believe that it's so hard for me to give money away sometimes. I swear. It's so weird.
I love to give things away.
I've seen, and I'm not, maybe I'm being, I'm bitching for a second, but sometimes I'll see people have 100 people pop in for like some stickers or something. And it's like, for me, I'm trying to give away cash. And it's like, what's going on? Like, whatever. But,
the internet can be weird sometimes, man. It's different. No question.
There's nothing better than somebody who thinks that they just lost and did not win to find out that now I'm going to give it to you. It's like, whoa, second chance, and I won. It's, oh man, I love making people feel like that.
25 people. Can I get 2 more entries in on this?
Hit that hashtag Herbal Roots, guys. Type it in and get her done.
Yeah.
I know we can do it. There we go. Dolores, is that no, that didn't count. You're already in there, but I do appreciate your gumption. Mushroom farmer for life. All right, that's going the wrong direction. Herbaloids. I think you might want to try that one more time, Crystal, unless you were joking.
All right, 19.
We're 19. All right. Is that you, SteveO?
No, now Crystal's in it. 20. There's 20.
Did it pop to 20? Okay, cool.
Oh man, we got him.
No, I was
20, now we're up to 27, guys. Hurry up and get in there about 5 seconds before I click that. Click the
hashtag Herbal Roots. Hurry.
$20 towards the shop. Go check out what Guy has to offer, man. I think
Daniel.
it's worth it. 22 now. 22. Awesome.
Nice, guys.
I'll give it a couple more seconds since I saw some people popping in. Cool. All right. That's probably good enough.
Good luck, everybody.
Actually, you know, why not? No, I don't know. I don't want to drag it out. I was going to play the locals thing, but that's okay. Do you, Guy, are you at all interested? It's like a quick tutorial. Do you want to see the site for a second? It's this video I made.
Go ahead, run it, man.
Video I made. Why not? I need to zoom back out, though.
I'm in no hurry. I'm not going nowhere. I'm sitting here smoking doobies, hanging on the kitchen table by myself. So
we're gonna spin right after this, and then we're gonna get out of here, and SteveO and I are gonna head over to the Misfit Island. Yeah, this is my subscription platform, locals.com. Freedom of speech. It's owned by Rumble. They're not like, you know, personally, Patreon has done some things I'm not into. So I've been on Local for a couple of years, man. Super easy. It's free to sign up, and then it's $2 a month. Pro membership $5, Super Pro $10. I got somebody paying me $20, and he gets, you know, a lot of spots in the giveaway. So, but I also have other perks too. You get 15% off of Great River Mushrooms. You get $5 off of the ProFam heirloom beans if you buy through me. You also get Hash and Dash insurance. So, like right now, you could be I could have got into this hashtag and left if you're a Locals member, and you still get the win. And you also get preference on game night if you want to play. All sorts of little perks, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm.
I'll talk to you more about how that goes, how that platform is for you.
Hell yeah, for sure. And you know, and it's also a good place to find a lot of the people that went over there already to follow me. So a lot of awesome people are there now. So we're gonna hit this draw right now, guys. That was enough time. Good luck, everybody.
Who's it gonna be? Oh shit!
Gemini.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, I watched that video, SteveO. Without my headphones, that beer doesn't work because my mic, like, it cuts it out.
Oh no shit.
I watched one episode. I forget what it was, maybe last week, but you were on the screen with me, and I played the horn. I was like, oh, let me play the horn. No, I heard nothing from the video, but on the video, you see me going, you know, like the horn's playing. You know, everyone can hear this, but no one could hear it, and it's because it was cutting. It was canceling it out because it was out in the atmosphere. So is Kyle still here?
Mr. Gemini, I think I seen him a few minutes ago.
My buddy, I saw that.
Come on, be here, Gemini.
He was just here. Looks like right at. I wish that they need timestamps. Oh no, 10:37.
Oh.
Okay. 3 minutes.
Good night, Crystal. Thanks for coming by.
Good night, Crystal. Yeah, it was awesome to meet you. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. You're only in Indiana. It's not too far.
One of the highlights of my weekend was meeting you and your daughter and your husband.
Ty tagged him. Come on, Ty. Although it was only 3 minutes ago, man. I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah.
Be too upset about
That's
that.
That's a no, Ty. You don't.
He was here for the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different thing. just like this
Shit
1,000 times. My thumb hurts. I guess that allows you
to that comment myself. That's hilarious.
That equals out your tagging the winner. He's just gonna give it away. Yeah, I figured you were anyway. I'm pretty sure he said something about that. So should we just respin, or unless he has someone specific he wants to give it to? Now I'm kind of stuck.
I don't see him in here. I haven't seen him comment in a minute.
Well, Ty did tag him, so he might actually have gotten a call or something. So he may not be able to come back. I'll just have to give it a second and give it a few seconds here, and then we'll just respin. I'm pretty sure he did say something about giving it away anyway, regardless. But
yeah, I'm sure he'll probably pay it forward. I don't think one of the guys that was there making glass this weekend is going to worry about buying glass from me. In fact, I have a bunch of his glass in my store that I just bought from him. So I
was going to ask you, did they all seem to have, like, I mean, the vendors seem to be fine, but what about the glass blowers? They had a pretty good
oh yeah. Yep, everybody did well, man. I mean, there wasn't one vendor that I think had a bad day, man. Everybody did very, very well. The glass blowers, the tattoo shop was busy the whole day. Diane,
Horse Feathers.
Diane, I think. Here.
Horse Feathers I Am is her YouTube name, remember?
Yeah, and I always get her that mixed up because I know I see Kate go over there to YouTube sometimes. She's here, yes. And that's funny. She says I'm here, LOL, because usually she's like in the background doing something, and every now and then she'll pop. She'll say I'm still here or I'm here. And this time it was a different reason for saying I'm here. Oh,
Kyle's here.
There he goes. I'm on a roll. It must have happened to you recently, Kyle. I waited for a while, bro. But yeah, sorry. We had to respin. But Diane gets the
congratulations, Diane.
Congratulations.
All right.
Hey, there's Chuck Rock from Misfit Island. You can see me wheeling over there in just a few minutes, guys. On Misfit Island.
Yep.
Is that another StreamYard stream or is
it's another group? Yeah, Facebook.
Mike Hood and Chuck Rock, Frank. You got Siir SteveO admins over there. You got a lot of good guys over there.
Yeah, we've got over 500 people now and growing, and it's a really good group with a good vision. So
nice, man. Hell yeah.
Right. No, it's been a great show, everybody. I got to find somewhere to review this weekend. I'll be kid free, so we'll see what I can come.
I mean, if you feel like coming back up to Dixon, you come up to the hog roast that's going on this weekend. I'll be vending at.
It's tempting, and I do like to be invited, and rather than trying to just find something.
They have hog roast. They have multiple vendors. I think there's several bands again this year. One of the big highlights is the T-shirt contest, that they have.
Okay. I'm with you with the hogs. They dress the hogs in the T-shirts
and the
T-shirts. They roast them, and they get
they
roll around in mud.
They get nice and basted.
Yeah. So it's always a good event.
Oh, sorry.
I've been to there the last few years, and I'm like I said, I'm grateful to be a part of that. So something a little different, and most people, like I said, it's their 52nd annual hog roast. So a lot of bikers, a lot of cool, fun stuff.
So it's going to be like an Easy Rider reunion.
It's
I'm kidding. You guys remember that? I don't know, is he even a thing anymore? Easy Rider, man.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
How old are you, guy? Are you? You're probably, I don't know. You're about my age, so
I'm 37.
I remember it, I'm sure. Oh my God,
oh, yeah.
He's a young.
I know
kid.
about the Easy Riders.
You're a young kid.
Yeah, I'm a youngin', man. I'm not too young. I'm old enough to be wise enough, but young enough to still be a little dumb from time to time.
All right, Diane, I'm gonna hit you up after this. What we'll do is I'll let you work it out and find out what you like that you want to get, and then I'll put 20 towards it. That's how it's gonna work.
We'll work it out. Hell yeah, guys. Well, I'll go ahead and pop down. I know you're wanting to hop over to that other show. Thanks for having me up again. Thanks for reviewing the show. Thanks for being there. And we hope to see you guys in the future doing events. And like I said, I'll make sure to pop in and out.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah,
Take it easy. Have a good night, everybody. Take it
right
easy.
on. Thanks, guy.
Thanks, everybody. All our new friends and people we met over the weekend. Thank you again. Thanks for everyone that wished SteveO happy birthday. I think he had an awesome day Saturday. SteveO, where are you shuffling off to? I need you.
No, the daggone dog had that thing making all that noise.
Oh, that's all right. We're about to hit. We're about to hit the button. We're hitting the button right now, guys. Love you guys. Tomorrow night, we grow Wednesday with Waylon. You're gonna have Grow Fam trivia. You know, this day in history. You got the current events, all that good stuff. Grow Fam trivia is gonna be fun. I think I'm having more and more fun making the questions. So come and see us. And people in the boxes this week, 52, number 52, full year's worth of weekly episodes of people in the boxes. So that's going to be a fun episode too. SteveO, please send me out of here.
All right, guys. Love you. Thank you very much. Smoke weed every day.